clean bill of health. Clean bill of health. Clean bill of health. The stream from the other night was crazy. But here I am. I'm back. The MMA incel Twitter mob is trying to run me off YouTube. They're trying to run me off Twitter. They're trying to delegitimize me. They're trying to put me down. They're trying to act like I'm the fucking clown. They do not want me in this community. They do not accept me in this community. And guess what? I don't want to be accepted by them. They're trying to run me out of here. They're trying to bully me. Don't let them bully you, son. You got to pull this out of the fire, son. The more they criticize, the more they attack, the more they shout ad hominems into the void, the more I want to put out content, the more I want to speak my mind, the more I want to turn their flawed logic into rage bait and then trigger them with it, exposing their hypocrisy time and time again, as well as exposing their low IQ. And it's just the sad reality that we live in. It's the sad reality that we live in. There's a lot of haters out there. And within the MMA community, we have a mob. We have a mob of people that will attack you nonstop if you have a differing opinion than them. And I just want to let you guys know, if you're a hater, thank you. I appreciate you. You're helping me. You're helping me. You will never run me off of YouTube ever. So keep trying, boys. Keep hating. Keep hating. Get fucked. And I'll continue to build a strong community of high IQ individuals who understand nuance, who understand exposing hypocrisy with flawed logic. I will continue to do that. Nobody's going to stop me. Nobody is going to stop me. I promise you that. I fucking feed off of this shit. I love it. People are like, Joey, you're so dumb. You don't understand the sport. Bloody, 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 bloody. And these same clowns who were saying, Joey, you're rage baiting, buddy. You're rage baiting. As they're saying I'm rage baiting, they are raging and getting triggered. It makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? It's just what happens in this community. They don't like somebody stepping outside of the cult mentality. They don't like someone thinking for themselves. When someone starts to ask questions, when someone starts to think with their own mind, when someone starts to use critical thinking ability, they want to excommunicate that person. They want to try to make an example out of that person and try to discourage anyone from joining their community. Good luck. I wish every single one of you motherfuckers good luck. Because I'm going to start coming at everybody's throat. Like, these people out there who are using... By the way, if any of you fucking haters are watching this who are blocked on Twitter, just know you're not blocked for talking shit. Now, I'm 5 steps ahead. You're not blocked for talking shit. Nobody's blocked for talking shit, I promise you. I don't care what you say. The people that I have blocked on Twitter, I'm telling you, I'm 10 steps ahead of them. They have used my viral tweets to get their own viral tweet. I will not be benefiting them in any way, shape, or form. So come up with your own viral tweets, bitch. So if you're quoting a viral tweet of mine and then getting a lot of attention from that, I'm blocking you so you can't communicate with my tweets. It's not like you can't see them, But now you can't use them to generate your own interest. You got motherfuckers now screen recording my takes. Screen recording my takes so they can try to go viral on Twitter because they can't come up with their own thoughts. And the thing is, they are fucking stupid. They are fucking idiotic. And they think I'm the dumb one. They think I'm the dumb one when they are exposing their own hypocrisy time and time and time again. And for the people, there's been a couple people I've seen who said, Joey, you know what? I used to really like you, man, but the rage bait is just too much. If you are taking Twitter that fucking seriously, if you take Twitter that seriously, X as some call it, okay? If you take it that seriously, that you see a tweet, let's give an example. If you see a tweet that says, we got to thank somebody, by the way, as well. There was one I put out earlier today that I thought was really good. I'm still in shock that Tom Aspinall lost one round and started to pack it in after a grazing eye poke. If that was me, I would have rallied back and stopped Gane in the second via brutal KO. Some of us are built differently. You can tell Aspinall grew up a rich and spoiled. If you can't understand that is satire to piss off the incel gremlins, I don't know what to tell you. I cannot help you. So if you fall for that, or just recently I tweeted out, and this is really just to stick it to the fucking clowns. I tweeted out a screenshot of Tom Aspinall and Curtis Blades of Aspinall eating a jab. And I said, anyone else starting to question Tom Aspinall's knee injury against Blades? I think he might have tasted Blades' power and won it out. If you can't understand that as a joke on Twitter, you are a dumb fuck, and I don't want you a part of my fucking community. If you can't laugh at that, I don't want you as part of my community. If you can't understand the sarcasm there, and you're like, fucking man, you never step foot in the fucking cage, bro. You never step fucking foot in the cage, man. You don't know shit. Go fuck off. Don't ever support the channel then. For those people, I mean, you like, people act like I'm charging them to watch my videos. You get to watch my videos for free, and you're like, man, these couple satire tweets on Twitter, man, I've had it up to you. I've had it up to here with you, man. Satire tweets, like, let me go. I just recently responded to someone because this shit was like, what the fuck is this dude even talking about? Some dude said, and I quote, "It felt like such a relief to hear a reasonable voice in MMA commentary when I first found your channel way back. You weren't afraid to stick to your convictions and disagree with the majority," which is true. That's facts. And that's still how I am. Now there's no way you can convince me you have conviction and don't just rage bait. I would love to know where I'm rage baiting on YouTube. My videos, okay? Other than rage baiting with facts, okay? I'm not making up stuff. Tom Aspinall quit. Regardless of what you want to argue semantics about the definition of the word quit, Tom Aspinall was cleared to continue, and he made the decision not to continue. If you want to criticize him for that, fair enough. I said I think he made the right decision. But people don't care because they don't understand nuanced takes. They're all quit, man. Quit is such a pejorative. No, he fucking quit. If you want to make that a pejorative, you can. You can. But please tell me, where is this rage bait? Ariel Helwani exploits Frankie Edgar scam to promote BKFC. Conor McGregor sobers up for UFC return as Ariel Helwani rebuilds his image. Bilal Muhammad embarrasses Kamaru Usman after stupid UFC Q&A. UFC 321 full card post-fight. Tom Aspinall, Ciryl Gane. Dana White throws Tom Aspinall under the bus after quitting at UFC 321. Show me where I ain't spitting fucking facts. You won't find it. You won't fucking find it, brother. Andre, thank you for the 5 Canadian bucks. Tom, clean bill of health, Aspinall. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Andre. Thank you for your guys' support. By the way, really quickly, shout out I had a fucking long day today, and I came home and I took a nap. I was dead exhausted. I slept for 2 hours last night. I was dead exhausted, and I came home and took a nap. And I woke up from that nap, maybe like an hour, 2 hour nap, and all of a sudden my phone went off because I have PayPal notifications. And I got a donation from the anonymous female donor with a message that said, appreciate honest take on Tom Aspinall quitting. Shout out to the anonymous female donor for the $400 PayPal bomb. Get the haters mad. Get the haters mad. Thank you. I'm literally waking up from a nap. I'm rubbing my eyes. I'm like, damn, it's a beautiful day. I'm awake again. I got some sleep now. I only slept for 2 hours last night. Boom, my phone vibrates. I'm laying in bed. Nice and cozy, toasty, nice and comfortable and warm. And I look at my phone. I'm like, damn, golly. So shout out to the anonymous female donor for the $400 bomb. Not her first, and damn sure probably won't be her last. It seems like every other month, she's dropping $400 or $500 dono via PayPal. So I really do appreciate it. You have no idea how much that means to me. And especially right now, when there's a lot of people hating on me, trying to run me off YouTube, trying to bully me, like that's to the extent that's even possible, because it's simply not. And for you to just essentially give them the middle finger by showing your support in such an extreme capacity, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I really do, from the bottom of my fucking heart. Bottom of my heart. Thank you. Shout out to the anonymous female donor. Made woman around here. I really do appreciate it. All right, let's get into some of the chat now that I've gone on this bit of a rant to start off the stream. Shout out to Andre for the 5 Canadian as well. Tom Clean Bill of Health Aspinall. Anyway, all right, let me scroll through some of this, boys. Landon, what's up? Matthew, what's up? The one who vapes. What is up, brother? Big Joey in the house. Joey, you high during these? I don't smoke. Camille, made man around here. Jonathan, you are a fucking clown. Thank you. People forget Joey, 10-8 casual fans. That's a fact, brother. Yo, Joey, what's up? Please make an emote for Aspinall iPlay. We'll see about that. Sup, Joey, did you see Tom's father saying he still can't see? If that is true, if Tom has a serious injury and he cannot see, I will retract everything negative I said about him. People can say, Joe, you can't do that. All right, well, then I don't do it then. If that is true, if he has a serious eye injury, I retract everything that I've said. And I'm ashamed of myself, if that is true. But I hate to say it. I told you guys he was going to get back to the UK. He was going to claim a serious injury with no evidence. And then all of a sudden it was going to be magically healed and he'll be good to go. That's the sadder reality of it. And Ariel Hawani's running fucking coverage. 2 doctors cleared him. Cleared him to get on a flight. Everything's hunky-dory. No serious damage. An ophthalmologist in Abu Dhabi told him. So, it is what it is. John Doe. Thank you for the $9.99. Hey, Joey, even though everyone got on Bilal and Aljo for months over much worse fouls, we can't calm old Tommy boy because he's the great white hope. It's just them rules around here, partner. Oh, there's a lot of people butthurt about that. The great white hope, Tommy Aspinall. It's the reality of it, man. It's the reality of it. That's the truth. They can clown Bilal for having permanent eye damage and try to deny him a fucking title shot 3 years later off a performance he got eye poked on short notice and had permanent eye damage. But yet, we can't call it what it is. Tom Aspinall refused to fight. We can't call it what it is. That's the facts. That's the facts of the situation. Thank you, John Doe, for the $9.99. I greatly appreciate you. All right, I'm going back up now. You are a clown. Thank you. Joey exposed the act. Tom Aspinall not happy. You ain't a clown, brother. Most of what you say is provocative, but usually a statement of perspective is provocative. because it is based on truth and people don't like the truth. They don't like me breaking into their echo chamber. They don't like me pulling the veil off. Joe, I can't see you, but I can hear you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Andy in the building. Have you seen a YouTube channel, The Fight? He's made comments about you a couple. No, I have not. Never heard of that in my life. There's a lot of, I'm sure there's a lot of YouTubers that have talked about me. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. They can suck my dick. That's the reality of it. I don't fuck them. And I don't think haters is right word for these people. I think people hate themselves and project that onto you because you are revealing who they truly are. It's a reflection of their self-hate. I think that might be partially true. They're embarrassed of themselves. They're embarrassed that I can so easily talk circles around them and expose their hypocrisy. That's the reality of the situation. That really is. Joe, don't forget about the $400 dono that fan sent you. The haters are mad right now. I really do appreciate it. That was crazy. That was crazy getting that bomb. Oh my God, I'm here early. If you know, you know. Joey's the type of person to get eye poked and tell the ref to go away and slump out his opponent. Yeah, I would have been like Jamal Hill off the groin shot, but I would have slumped Pereira instead of Pereira slumping me. If that makes sense. Oh, shit. Here we go. The haters are going to be mad, huh? Huxley, thank you for the $6.99 Canadian. Won't be surprised if Tom intentionally damages his eye in the UK. Did you see Ariel Helwani running cover saying Gane should have been DQ'd? These dudes are not serious people. These guys are not serious people. Thank you for the $6.99, Huxley. I greatly appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. That's the truth, man. I called that in my video yesterday. All right, let me scroll back up. I'm trying to read most of the comments around here. Heard Tom is getting a new service. Okay, come on now. Getting a new service dog. All right. Clean bill of health. Joe, you notice one thing very hypocritical. The same Tom fans who are saying, how good is Tom? That people are nitpicking him losing one round as him not being good while also hating on Habib Chimaev. Yeah. They say, man, Habib lost a round to Gleison Tibau years ago. Joe, I was mad for a while because of the way you were going in on one of my favorite fighters, Holland versus D-Rod. But the whole Aspinall fiasco has me in your camp. Stay strong. Thank you, man. We don't have to agree. We can vehemently disagree. But, like, when all you try to do is throw out ad hominems, I'd be like, yeah, man, hey, fat boy, man, you're such a fat ass, brother. You don't know what you're talking about, brother. And you're like, man, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, I'm just like, damn, you can't debunk me with any logic. You can't come at me with any facts. I'll literally talk circles around you. People like Bilal Muhammad, Leon Edwards, I already exposed that brutally. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Shout out to French Fries for the 50 months of membership. Tom Aspinall just wanted to do his best Bisbing impression, but on a real note, how has it been 50 months? That is 4 years, 2 months, bro. 4 years, 2 months. Shout out to Fries, man. Shout out to Fries. He's been around for a minute. Matthew Thompson, thank you for the $1.99. Tom, taking doctor from patients with real injuries. Yeah, he's wasting the medical professionals' times. Thank you for the $1.99. John Doe with the $4.99. Me being Pereira's #1 fan, do you think he beats Tom and Gane? And if he does, is he the GOAT? 3 belts over the course of 4 years. Please be unbiased. I think he beats Tom. Does that make him the GOAT? I don't necessarily think so. I think he got a little bit too much privilege. Would it make him one of the greatest? Sure. But like, GOAT, are we talking GOAT now? We're talking GOAT status? I don't know about that. Thank you for the $4.99. Dono War Alert. We got a Dono War Alert going. All right, let me scroll back up. Let me go back to where I was. There's a lot of good comments here. So, why Ariel was talking shit about you today, Mullen? What did Ariel say that you said was about me? I doubt it was about me. It's probably about the MMA community as a whole. So, Joey sounded like a recent canon. Don't compare me to her, bro. Stop. Joe, you notice one thing? I already read that. Joey cooking big. Fuck him, dude. Fuck him. Fuck these clowns, these wannabe fake MMA media members who are fucking failures and nobody actually gives a fuck about them. Talking shit about me because they're jealous. Fuck you, buddy, you fucking weirdo, pervert, bitch. Someone needs to bully you. Someone needs to bully you. Who calls them? Who puts the word big in front of themselves? What a fucking weirdo. Fuck that dude. Jealousy at its finest. At first, I disagreed on Tom, but after some thought, I considered what other fighters would have done, which would have gone on. I can name many fighters that would have. Wait till like a notable fighter actually gets a serious eye injury and pulls out of a fight, and then we defend him because he had a serious injury, and they say, "Oh man, double standard here." I assume you're in the opinion Tom's eyes didn't hurt post-fight. He's continuing to play into. I think his eyes felt something. But he was definitely playing it up. He's milking it, in my opinion. I don't think Tom faked this entire thing. That's never been my opinion. Damn, even vape side chicks are sending Joey donos. I'm done. Like the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you could like the stream. Donation is from Joey's fiance. Shut the fuck up. Tom is no coward, but he's not the warrior and dog many other fighters. He's no coward. People don't appreciate how much balls it takes to get in the cage. The thing is, would Ian Machado Gary have pulled out? Would Khamzat Chimaev have pulled out? Would Benoit Saint-Denis have pulled out? Would Dustin Poirier have pulled out? Would Justin Gaethje have pulled out? Would Jon Jones have pulled out? Absolutely fucking not. Joe, I would like to do I would do to you like Francis did to Overeem. Yeah, I'd like to see you try, bitch. Keep doing what you're doing, Joey. Great work. Thank you. Joey's a man of his word. He would delete all the messages. He can't delete legend. What do you mean? If he really couldn't see, basically he's blind and would be in hospital getting surgery or some shit. Joe, we getting that aerial video tonight? I don't know about tonight. We'll see. We'll see, brother. Maybe. Take it so bad I can't tell if it's rage bait or not. What are you talking about? 3 doctors cleared him, 2 at the hospital, 1 in the cage. I know, he got fingered by a Frenchman, man. Dono war alert. What's funny is now Crybaby Tommy Boy now is his dad talking about how blind his son is. Tommy ran to daddy for help. I hope he's not actually still having vision issues. Tom, 100% Tom grew up rich and spoiled. 100% daddy's boy. Daddy's boy. Daddy's boy. Don't say stuff like that. My wife is right beside me. Vapes is a faithful man. He's a good, faithful man. He loves his wife very much. He likes to spend as much time with her as possible. And she's a beautiful specimen. Perfect match made in heaven for Vapes, man. What a good man and what a good woman. They were just perfect for each other. The last video on Tom's channel was really bad. We could see it was fake. They are saying Tom is blind from his right eye, even though in Abu Dhabi you could see not. It makes no sense. Joe, you really said everything perfectly. Those Aspinall fanboys aren't real fans. They are Jon Jones haters that have gathered under the banner of Tommy. That's a fact, brother. That's a fact, brother. All right. Let me scroll back up. Every chat I'm seeing Tim retract messages, man. This is unreal. And now my shit's glitching. Oh, my God. Why do you hate Yuri, though? Why would I hate Yuri? I love Yuri. Yuri's one of my favorite fighters. Tom Aspinall made me renounce my British citizenship. Fair enough. I understand. Joey, read my dono. Did I miss your dono? Oh, here it is. Turns out Tom paid Gane to eye poke him. That's probably true. That is probably true. Thank you for the $1.99, Patty boy. Poverty Pat with the $1.99. Feminine cucky vibes. 100% Tom grew up rich and spoiled. Like I said, I got called a monkey earlier for my takes on the fight when the majority of people on Insta agree with me. Okay. Don't ever stop spitting facts, brother. I won't. I just need you guys to keep watching the videos, keep watching the streams. And I'll always be here spitting facts. Wolf Fuel thinks he's going to take my lunch money. I'll be damned. The aftermath is better than the entire card. That is facts. The aftermath is better than the actual card. I just hope they rebook the fight ASAP. I just want to see them rebook the fight as soon as possible. I really do. Driving, shopping, and listening, but wanted to say hi. Appreciate you. Now is the best time to pop in the chat. Tom never find out what he's made of because he's never pushed to find out to this degree. He's used to being the hammer, used to getting his way, and now he's got to act like he's used to being the hammer. He's used to being the hammer, never being the nail. And he was the nail in that first round, and he packed it in. Dana, only Tom knows if you got eye poked. What the fuck is Dana on? Hey, man, people greenlit Dana to act like this. They've co-signed every time Dana's acted like this. Somebody responded to my Curtis Blades tweet and said Curtis was getting the best of those exchanges. Man, I can't believe we got a shitty Apex card coming up. I wish we had 2 weeks off. And then we came back to Islam JDM. He acted like such a baby after the fact. That alone should tell you he has quit in him. You know, if Jones said, I'll come back and fight Aspinall right now, everyone would call him a bitch. You know that, right? Abu Dhabi crowd is the worst of all time. I don't know. There's a couple bad crowds, man. Went back and watched. I'm not going to lie. Dern's cheeks were looking... Okay. Do people call Tom the heavyweight GOAT? He has less undisputed title wins than Mackenzie. Damn, that's crazy. Clean bill of health. Tommy Aspinall has less undisputed title wins than Mackenzie Dern. I mean, it's crazy. That's actually crazy. Tom never grew up rich. It's more like having the ability to be big and some natural personality traits. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of shitty cards coming up, man. Most fighters would have moved on from this, but I don't know, man. I've seen someone exposed like this. This reminds me of Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm hit with reality. You're kind of right. Reality has hit him hard, man. Does it not all seem like a big act? Like, even if we're somehow wrong. Like, there's a chance we're all wrong. There's a chance that we're all wrong, right? But if we're not, or even if we're wrong, does this not look like a big fucking act? Like, I don't know anyone that watched that 47-minute vlog and didn't automatically think it was a fucking act. Like, being dead serious. It came off straight up like an act. Joe, do you have pimples under your beard? Nah, I don't really have too much acne. I never really had too much acne, brother. I hope putting Bo on the main card again would mean he gets finished again. I hope so. That'd be nasty if Bo just gets walked down by Adolfo Vieira and Adolfo Vieira just fucks him up. People forget that the Aspinall-Pavlovich fight was going before the KO. He gets tagged in every fight, man. He was getting tagged up by Andrei Arlovski. His dad is clearly a puss. Okay, come on now. We don't need to insult his dad. The Aspinall pack is absolutely smoking right now. They're seething right now is what they're really doing. No one said this yet, but I think Dana is secretly mad that Thomas, his dad's super involved in his career. I think the problem is Tom and his dad are pretty smart. I think they're pretty intelligent. But they're not intelligent enough to know that they got to... they have to keep some cards close to their chest. If that makes sense. And they're a little bit too... They're a little bit too willing to show their hand and piss Dana off. It feels milked and forced, like protest too much type of thing. Aspinall's healthy as a horse, clean bill of health. Tommy Aspinall. I just can't believe the amount of people that are coming out and defending him. Could you imagine if this was Hamzat Chimaev? Imagine Hamzat pulled this against DDP. Imagine if Hamzat pulled this against DDP. What's crazy is Tom's getting shit on, man. Strickland didn't get this much shit for pulling up to an undeserved title shot and refusing to fight. How is that possible? Okay, no. Could be negotiation tactics from Aspinall. Yeah, throwing that out publicly is not a good negotiation tactic. They should have just said, oh, look, we want to fight out our deal. Aspinall was mentally breaking the second after he went past the time Jon finished Gane. Dude, Jon never got touched other than a groin shot. He ranted on Jackson podcast about how boring and bad for the sport Hamzat and Arman are. Bobby Green's a fucking crackhead. What do you expect? And the fact Dana praised Sean more than Tom in the post-presser. How much a professional is Strickland? What a joke that was. What a joke that was. Don't agree with all your takes, but I'm glad you're calling out these clowns who glaze Tom only because they hate Jones. It's a fact, man. I've been calling this out for a long time, long before Saturday. I'm so glad we got the regulars that are always in here. And no, how long have I been calling this shit out, boys? How long have I been calling out the elevation of Tom Aspinall off of nothing? Based off of nothing. Only good thing about all this is we can look forward to a banger 322. Facts. Jones beat Belfort with a dislocated elbow. Refused to tap to an armbar. Would have let Vitor. Vitor was on TRT at the time. I don't know why Tom is bringing so much attention to this. If he was smart, he'd be talking about how much he wants to beat Gane in a rematch. Yeah, I'm going to get my revenge. If I was Tom, I'd come out in a rematch and immediately kick Gane in the groin. Don't give a fuck. Yeah, you were right about this, Joey. I've seen you here and there, and I can't believe that only you and Kenny are calling it out. I'm disappointed in the MMA community. We've gone soft. A lot of people in the MMA community are soft, brother. They are very, very soft. They can't handle anything that conflicts their worldview. And when you present logic with it, they get really uptight. Because they're like, does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute. Like, when I spit something that goes against someone else's worldview, and then I back it up with facts and logic, they're like, holy shit. What do I do? What do I do? Joey, you saying mob attacking you? Tom comments are crazy. One comment said Tommy been fingered by an MMA fighter. He has been. We getting a Hawani DQ rant video? Probably. I've been watching since 2008. We know what we're looking at. So true. It's cognitive dissonance. Like their hero isn't who they thought it was. Okay, let's move on. That's facts, brother. That's facts, man. Joey, you notice the hypocrisy from Tom fans. They're saying how good is Tom, and people are hating on him for losing one rounds. While also being the same people who shit on Habib, Chimaev, Mahashi. Oh, a lot of people have done that, for sure. It's annoying. Why did they clarify to no contest? They should have just scored a 10-7 round for Gane and gave him the belt. How can you call yourself the baddest man on earth if an eye poke can stop you? That means Joey and everyone in chat has a chance against Tommy. That's true, man. Imagine calling yourself the baddest man on the planet. But, man, that should have been a DQ, man. That should have been a DQ, brother. I can't see. I got a rag in my face. I can't see. That should have been a DQ. Like, them begging for a DQ in the hospital is just sad. True, you were saying it to the point where I was like, is Joey exaggerating? About Tom being overhyped? Is that what you're saying? I've been talking about Tom being overhyped for damn near a fucking year. Probably over a year. How long have I... Seriously, guys, back me up. Back me up in chat right now. How long have I been saying Tom is overrated? How long? It's weird. Tell me why I knew he was going to take the way out about 10 seconds out of the timeout was called. I had a feeling too, bro. I don't know when I finally accepted it, but I had a feeling as well. I don't even like Henry Cejudo, but how come everyone called him a faker, but now they're saying Tom is not faking? At least Henry wanted to take some time. Tom immediately said, I can't see. Tom wanted out immediately. From day one, exactly. Thank you. Gane should open up a small eye poke in the first round. The second fight, Tom used his freebie to get out of the first fight. Imagine if he did it again. Dude, if I was Gane and I started losing, I would try to get eye poked. 60% of the UFC roster's overrated now. Tom literally looked at the clock pre-foul. Oh, yeah, I knew. Tom lost a lot of aura. Jones was right saying Tom is a quitter. Larsenko called it right away. She was like, I don't want to jinx it, but I don't like the body language. I forgot that even happened. I vaguely remember that. I said one day. What do you mean? For one day. From day one. When Tom looked at the camera to make sure it was still recording. Did you only see that in my video, or had you seen that somewhere else? Because I hadn't seen that anywhere else. I've seen it now. But, fighters from old school side with Joey quitting due to a foul is unheard of. Facts. He even eye poked to stop the takedown. Shut the fuck up. No, he didn't. Can you include the part where Pereira was shooting on Umar, calling him entitled in your vid? Funny how the call gone to be DQ'd for his boy Tom, but not bitch ass Weidman. I know. I probably will include that. I don't know yet. People are now making memes out of it, of him sneak looking at the camera. That shit was pathetic, man. I'm telling you, even if he's not lying, that shit came off as such a fucking lie. I'm curious, is anyone who does not have any bias, right? I want the people who don't have any bias. Did you watch the vlog? Did it not seem fake? Edson Inoue said he lost all respect for Tom after he stopped. How come I don't even know who that is, bro. I'm not that old, I guess. Aspinall's dad reminds me a lot of the boxing dads. They live vicariously through their kids and act like they're the ones that are famous. His dad was constantly talking over him. He always looks for his... It seemed real to me. I really liked Tom before this, but I lost respect. The doctor laughing was a bad look. Like, he definitely should have stopped the fight. You're spot on. Wow, thank you. I'm still picking Tom to fuck up Pereira. My opinion hasn't changed. A grown man still groaning from pain from a non-eye poke. War veteran or not, sometimes you got to get your receipts, brother. I think his dad's proud of his son. You're reading into it. What do you mean I'm reading into it? I just read what somebody else said. Tom's a daddy's boy. A daddy's boy. 100% spoiled daddy's boy. That's true. He's a war veteran. War veteran or not, sometimes you need to collect your receipt. War veteran or not. War veteran or not, sometimes you got to collect that receipt, brother. You got to collect that receipt. Yeah, I said it earlier. I think Tom may have faked it. I don't know, though. Ciryl purposely eye-poked him. I don't think Ciryl purposely eye-poked him at all. The video of him at the doctor seemed fake. All the extra moaning and groaning from the baddest man on the planet. Fank got eye-poked against Alex and couldn't continue. They would have ruled it a TKO. Doctor stoppage and the community would have paraded it. Why does Tom get a no contest when the doctor says he's good? I know. Tom Aspinall channeled Leon Edwards inside of him getting bullied. Poirier also. Oh, I know Poirier said that. Tommy Boy's a crybaby. Dude, Ariel brought on that YouTube doctor to, back up Tom Aspinall. I mean, what a fucking shill he is. Ariel can't get off Tom Aspinall's dick. I mean, what a joke. Shut up, Joey. Shut up, chat. Everyone leave a like. Yeah, 60 likes in 250 in here. 60 likes. I mean, this is so bummy. You guys can't bother to like the stream around here. If you guys could, seriously, though, make sure you are subscribed. They're trying to get me canceled off YouTube. They're trying to get me canceled off YouTube. They're trying to run me off. They're trying to bully me. They're trying to shut me down. The media's coming after me. The UFC's coming after me. The trolls are coming after me. They don't want a dissenting opinion. Extra bummy these days. Did he get paid his full purse? Hopefully not. I think I paid his show money. Gone Duncan 360 is crazy. Like Joey's channel, show some fucking respect. Yeah, guys, run up the like. It takes 2 seconds. I'm trying to get to 43,000 subs. Subscribe to the channel. Stand strong, Joey. The Poirier vid you showed, though, was he on Novocaine or something? It seemed like he was high. Arrow has no credibility. He said Zahabi should get the next title shot over Umar just because he did an interview with him. I know. Nice to see the usual number of viewers back in your chat again. Maybe we overcame the shadow ban. I don't know, man. I said the R word in my video last night. All the Tom fans refusing to like the video, but still, we got a lot of haters watching right now. I would say at least 100 people are hating watching right now. They're waiting for me to slip up. They're waiting for me to say something. They can clip it Nigga be like, look what Joey said. He's such a dumbass. That's the reality of it. I'm hate watching. Only bums like the stream. I'll hail Joey. The hate watch is crazy. If you're not a hate watcher, all right, guys, we really need to do an experiment here. I'm dead serious. If you're not a hate watcher, like the stream right now. If you're not a hate watcher, like the stream right now so we can see how many hate watchers are in here right now. So right now it says we got 260 in the building. We got 91 likes. We got 91 likes. Let's see how many hate watchers we got. I liked it, man. Subscribe. Thank you. I know everyone who fought Michael Chandler before is looking at Tom like he's cucky, effeminate soy boy who sits there with his legs crossed. Yeah, he definitely crosses his legs like a woman. All right, last chance, boys. Before we calculate how many hate watchers we got here. Please do a Bilal interview and a collab with Kenny. I'll try to get Bilal on it, man. I'm done with you, brother Tom. Overrated suck. All right, come on. Run up the likes quickly. Quickly. If you're not a hate watcher. Last chance. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. If you're not a hate watcher, like the stream. All right, let's do the math. How many hate watchers we got here right now? They expose themselves right now. Let me take a look. So we got 262 in here. And we got 114 likes. We got 148 hate watchers. we got roughly 148 hate watchers right now. That's crazy. Since Joey has the best quitter vision, can we get a top 3 quitter of the year right now ranking? Sean Strickland is number 1, I think. Bo Nickal's number 2. Tom Aspinall's number 3. That's fucking wild. How much beans and cheese did Tom eat that night? I don't know. Maybe he had to go take a shit. Yeah, Tom never even tried to recover. Holland, honorable mention, man. Holland kept fighting, though. Now, if you hate the stream, leave a like. Yeah. Now, I'm genuinely curious. If you absolutely hate the channel right now and you're in the stream, put a message in chat. Then why are you still watching? I'm curious. What are you just watching for enjoyment or what? I waited years for a pay-per-view on my birthday, and I'm quitting. Tom ruined it. I know. Doesn't deserve a main card slot. I know. It's embarrassing, man. They're putting Bo Nickel in the fucking main card of 322. I mean, imagine having a perfectly good plate of food, like a nice fucking New York strip, a good fucking pile of mashed potatoes, and then off to the side they put a fucking white dog turd. That's what Bo Nickel on the main card is. Look at every top fan and every name you don't see is on a hate watch. I love how YouTube snitches them out in the list. Go look. Says John Doe number 1, Huxley number 2, Andre number 3, Pat number 4, Matthew number 5. Snitching them out, boys. Joe, you doing a prediction video on this Saturday's card? Should be. I'm going to have to throw that bitch together, though. To see if you acknowledge that cheating is bad, stop gurgling Tom's nuts when his opponent, who's a known cheat, tried to get it. Dude, you act like Gane intentionally fouled him. Simply not true. Simply not true. They hate you because you keep it real. That's facts. That's facts. People can't handle it, man. I did not like Herzog's response to Tom's dad saying Ciryl fouls and the tone. That was absolutely insane. What do you mean? Like, the thing about fouls is they work? I guess it's good marketing for them since they put Bo's bummy ass on a massive main card. Attracts a lot of attention for how ridiculous it is. Joe, I miss your old content when you weren't rage baiting 24/7. Can you drop more videos like you used to without any bias or rage bait? Dude, shut the fuck up, Robin. You're always bitching about something, bro. Please tell me, what is rage bait about Bilal embarrassing Usman? What is rage bait about Conor McGregor getting sober. What is rage bait about Ariel defending Conor and exploiting the Frankie Edgar situation? What is rage bait about UFC 321 full card predictions? What is rage bait about UFC Vancouver full card post fight? What is rage bait about BKFC scams Frankie Edgar? Like, dude, shut up, man. You're just going along with the masses, man. Like, anybody crying rage bait is just easily triggered by like 1 or 2 sentences of sarcasm. If you're that triggered by 1 or 2 sentences of sarcasm, you're fucking crazy, man. You're crazy. If you're that triggered by one, like I give you 1 or 2 sentences as fucking sarcasm and you fucking cry about it, rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. Well, don't rage then. They need to get Joey on there versus Bo Nickel. I already marked him. Robin's been speaking crazy since Jacob been on hiatus. We may need Jacob to drop the nuke to silence, bro. Yeah. Joey, thoughts on Aspinall's dad saying Tom still can't see? That's crazy if that's true. I'm going to be honest. Initial reaction is I don't buy it. I had a feeling this was coming. But if that's true, that's crazy, and I take back everything I said. You a real one. People hate that. Facts. Ian and Bilal rage bait constantly, and all these morons who talk about get triggered whenever they talk. I remember when I was rage baiting by saying Colby would never fight Ian Machado Gary. Do you guys remember that rage bait? Do you guys remember I was rage baiting when I said Conor would never fight Michael Chandler at UFC 303? If he still can't see, he should be in the emergency room. Agreed. Joey's been that. Are the only independent MMA YouTuber I follow. You two are the only ones that are consistently objective. Everyone else plays in the race bullshit too much. There you go. Robin. I love your videos on Conor, Ariel, Dana, etc. That's why I started your channel, but sometimes you are rage baiting to the extent where it's not enjoyable. Point to me a video. Like, bro, come on now. That's why I started your channel, but sometimes you're rage baiting to the extent it's not enjoyable. I keep going back to your old videos, and I miss it. Dude, you were literally in here like 4 days ago saying you love my videos. And now you're saying, go back to the old videos. What old videos are you not getting, man? The videos that you deem as rage bait, just don't watch those ones. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. But thank you for the $10. I appreciate you, Robin. Literally, you were just here last week saying you loved the videos. The videos were so good, and you loved the BKFC video and this and that. So now it's like one video later, you're like, oh, God, man, rage bait here. We still need the cuts video back. I'll be cutting Tom Aspinall. That's for sure. I'll be cutting Tom Aspinall. Can you play Tom's doctor laughing at him? Yes. They definitely should have stopped the fight, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, until you get cleared, man. But you're cleared by me. Here you go. I agree with 75% of your takes, but even the ones I disagree with, you stand on your take and bring logic. You're not like some guy on the platform that have 0 point and just say shit to say shit. Exactly. Everything I say, I have a reason for why I say it. Like, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. We'll have to get Robin on the member stream, man, so I can eviscerate him in a debate. Can you possibly provide a video of the eye poke and recovery time? What do you mean? Of the UFC footage? They won't let me put that up. I wonder if Ariel called for his good friend Leon to be DQ'd after a brutally eye poking Bilal. Hell no. Hell no. Robin, thank you for the $9.99. Now, I'm going to watch every single one of your videos regardless. I love the channel and your lives you do every single day. I appreciate the effort. I didn't mean to offend you. I'd still out-debate you. Nah, bro. There's only one type of baiting you're good at. There's only one type of baiting you're good at, Robin. And it's not debating me. We will debate soon. Within the next month, we will debate live on stream for a member stream. And I will eviscerate you like the bum you are. Thank you for the $10, bro. You're being overdramatic about the rage bait shit. You're not making videos on Jon Jones's boner. Daze is a smart dude, man. Daze knows what he's talking about, and he understands. Like, I just don't understand. Like, let me ask you guys this: the people who understand exactly what I do, like they understand my channel down to a T. Do you think the people who call me a rage baiter just don't understand the very obvious sarcasm that I mix in with my real opinions? Do you think that's what it is? Like when I say Tom Aspinall demanded Abu Dhabi, Tom Aspinall demanded October. While that's basically true, do they like take that overly serious? Or like what is it? I'm trying to understand their angle. Explain it to me. People who understand what I'm doing. What do you think it is? Heard Vince McMahon was at the hospital too. Crazy. You see Bobby Green shitting on Hamzat and Armin starting a video of the podcast Jackson could be worthwhile video. Some people told me that. I might have to check it out. I think if you don't watch enough to be hard to separate sarcasm from satire from genuine takes. But most of you guys can, right? And it's not like I dictate the entire video around it. I just mix it in a little bit here and there. Like subtly. It's like an inside joke. But he actually did demand. Yeah, it's facts. You have to be in a live stream to understand some of the takes in the channel or inside jokes that happen to come true, like Tom verbally tapping and people getting infuriated by that. You be controversial. That's how you get your views. That's what's happening. If you think that's true, then you're just a dumb bitch. Aljo seemed fake, man. He kind of talks like Chandler. Aljo is kind of fake. It's too easy. I only communicate in sarcasm. All I know is I would have starched out Tom in round 2, man. I would have got my get back. I would have put Gane out cold. That's just me, man. That's just me. It's just a bit sad because you say these things about Tom and Alex to get their fans, but don't deserve the negative rage baiting comments about them. What do you mean they don't deserve it? Like they're listening to it? People don't understand these sick references. Yeah, I don't get it. It's emotional insecurity. What's up, Tony Two-Tone? I have not seen the Bobby Green shit yet. Tim with another retracted message. I just don't understand why he does that. It's actually low-key annoying. The Great White Hope. Dude, a lot of people were pissed off about that one. I know a lot of people were uptight about that, man. Do the aerial video. You guys desperately want that aerial video, don't you? Joey defended a dirty cheater who cheated and hated a guy who fought clean. He did not fight clean. I have multiple screenshots of him deliberately breaking the rules with premeditated eye pokes. Imagine if Tom would have quit and the fight was in London. He demanded Abu Dhabi instead. Islam taking a nap soon. JDM will expose the weight bully fraud. You know what I love the most about Dana shitting on Tom? A lot of these same people in the MMA space who shit on Ngannou are now realizing Dana did the same thing. Ngannou, Joe was right. Oh, you like how I pointed that out in the video from yesterday? You like how I covered that extensively yesterday? Like, how do they not realize that? I find it funny they say you come after every likable fighter, but the only ones you have criticized are Tom and Alex that just come to mind, and it's not even for bad shit. Fans are just too emotional. I know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but they can keep coming at me. They can keep coming at me. I'll take it. I'll take all the criticism. I'll take all the criticism. Bro usually does have 40 views per stream. That's not even true, bro. That's not even remotely true. We had like, what was it? 2,000 maybe-ish? 3,000 maybe for the Hamzat fight. So it's all relative to depending on what's going on in the MMA space or if I'm shadow banned for saying the hard R word. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but you get my point. The Conor McGregor R word. See Paulo Costa posted on X, bro. So based. Aspinall blatantly lying about 3 days later. We get you, bro. Maybe they all want your attention. That's what a lot of people have done. They take my viral tweets and try to go viral off of it. It's actually embarrassing. Damn. I was thirsty as hell. Maybe they all want your attention. I heard you're proposing soon. Congrats, man. What is that even supposed to mean? I thought you knew everything I did, don't you? Isn't that what you're supposed to know? You like the clip from the stream about Tom? I did. Nah, don't be saying that shit. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. We have a PayPal. We have a Dono war brewing. The haters are about to get mad. The haters are about to get pissed off because a Dono war has just been put in motion. Shout out to Robin for the $15 PayPal Dono. Disrespect me on stream again and I will dump your head in the toilet that Jacob and Camille took a shit in. That being said, let's talk about Islam's recent interview and a potential fight, Ilya fight. Bro, I've been telling you I still have hope, bro. I'm happy. Dude, Islam seems like he wants that fight. Islam seems like he wants that fight. That's the same fight you said he's been ducking. Islam seems like he wants that fight that everyone claimed he was ducking. But once he, what's crazy is Islam's going to fight Ilya at 170. I actually hated it at 170. I hated it at 170. Tom is but thank you, Robin, for the $15 PayPal Dono. The haters are seething right now. Shout out to the anonymous female donor again for the $400 PayPal Dono earlier today when I was not even on stream. I hope you see these messages afterwards. I would assume that you maybe check the stream after a big dono like that. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. You have no idea. Next time you drop a bomb like that, put a little message in there. Let me know if I'm assuming you hear these on stream. So let me know. Clean bill of health. Imagine Tom actually loses vision and retires and we keep acting like he's milking it to avoid. Dude, if Tom retires from the eye injury, I'm saying, dude, he was ducking Gane. He's he's doing the same thing as Jones. You all criticize Jones when he retired. I'm doing the same with Aspinall. He's milking it. He doesn't want to step to those waters. Tom is like a kid convincing his mom he's sick so he can skip school, has me dead. Shit's true because I've done shit like that. Even though Ilya's incredibly skilled, I really think size will be a problem at 170. That's why it's a win-win for Ilya. If he loses, he said, oh, well, it's at 170. It's at 170, brother. I rewatched the live stream from Sunday night. Epic. Did you actually enjoy it, Matthew? Gane retired Tom without even having to rematch. That's true. Give Gane the title. Hand him the title. But yeah, the clips I saw from the Islam interview, it looked good, man. He seemed like he said I'll fight Topuria at the White House. I like that idea. 220 Hamzat Chimaev beats Tom Aspinall, just saying. Oh, definitely. Hamzat mauls Tom. Excuse me. Hamzat mauls Tom. My take on Tom is that he didn't quit because he was losing, but I'd rather not continue because I will lose this fight due to it being competitive. That's what I agree. I 100% agree. Oh, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Shout out to Robin for the $10 PayPal Dono. Bro, Islam does seem interested in the fight. Man, that would be my dream fight. I just want it at 55. Can you imagine how big that fight would be? I feel like Dana would find a way to ruin that card or something. Imagine Islam slumps out JDM, Topuria slumps out Armin, and then they meet at 165. Fuck the belts, bro. Fuck the belts. Book it at 165. Super fight. Let Topuria try to take out Armin. If Islam beats JDM, let's book it at 165. A Netflix actor made Tom quit. True. Islam ducked Ilya for no reason? No, he did not. Shut the fuck up. L Stream, L Ragebait, unsubscribed for defending cheating in our sport. Unsubbed. Unsubbed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What am I ever going to do, guys? He unsubbed. I don't know if I can go on. He said L stream. He said L stream. What am I going to do, guys? What am I going to do? What the fuck am I going to... He said unsub. Oh, my night's ruined. My night's legitimately ruined. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to quit? Am I supposed to quit? Should I pack it in and quit? I can't continue? What do you think? I think I might need to pack it up and quit. I think I might need to quit, brothers. I don't know if I can continue, man. I just don't know if I can continue, man. He unsubbed. He unsubbed, man. Anyway. Did anyone see True Gordy's take on the Aspinall fight? I don't even know who that is. I've heard of him before, but I don't even know who that is. He said Gane knew he was losing the fight, so he poked Tom to get out of it. I mean, if that isn't the most biased take I've ever heard, that's rage bait right there. Now, deadass, the White House shit is embarrassing. Yeah, it really is. It really is embarrassing, man. What's your opinion on Bogdan as a light heavyweight prospect? I think he's got nasty power. Filthy power. Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, snap. Shout out. We got, oh, uh-oh. 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 The haters are going to be seething. The haters are about to be seething. Shout out to the one who vapes for the $50 PayPal bomb. Just when I was about to quit. Just when I was about to pack it in. Just about when I was about to call it quits and pack it in, man. The one who vapes with the $50 bomb. He said he unsubbed, so check. Yeah, I was about to call it quits, man. That dude unsubbed, man. Vapes held me down with a 50, man. Shout out to the one who vapes. Shout out to the one who vapes for the $50 PayPal dono. Appreciate you. All right. Landon sent me some shit about the Armin Hamzat shit with Bobby Green. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let me listen. What's he even say? I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, Bobby Green's in the dude. I get he's talking about the crucifix. You can just tell how dumb Bobby Green is. Unsubbing dude is emotionally unstable. That's true. New updated pound for pound rank. PMF rankings. Champ is Colby, then Moicano, Yair, Gaethje, Usman, Strickland. Where's Tom at? Where's Tom at, bro? Where's Tom at, Days? Shouldn't he be on there? I think so. Joey Javier Mendez, Islam coach, said Ilya boxing is best in MMA, so good that he thinks he can beat Crawford in a boxing match. He says he needs to stay away from boxing range. Damn, Habib got real. Dude, Ilya's boxing is filthy, man. It is filthy. Joey's got a ton of side chicks. Yeah, that's true. Just because Aspinall was losing the first round doesn't mean he was going to lose the fight. That's exactly the same narrows as casuals use against Bilal. Yeah, casuals use against Bilal to get a title shot 3 years later. So it's comparing apples to oranges. By the way, Bilal took that on short notice, and his main strength is his cardio. Right? Guys, What is Bilal's biggest strength? It's his cardio. What is Tom's biggest weakness? It's his cardio. Even though I have my disagreements, you still provide good insight to counter the general MMA community. Thank you. Thank you. I got to be honest, there's a lot of low IQ haters around here in this community. Like, the thing is, you just know they're low IQ because it's whatever, automatically, whatever you think they're going to say, they automatically is just what they say. Like, you can already guess it. You can already guess what they're going to say before they say it. Bilal's biggest strength is his pace, both on the feet and takedown-wise. He has cardio. Why is Bilal Gary 3-round shit is whack? I don't know. Apparently that's what Gary wanted. Joey, the confidence Ilya has, thinks he can knock Islam and Crawford. Joey, do you think it's overconfident? I mean, I think you need confidence, but also I think it's a bit overconfident. But I don't think it's going to hurt him. The fact Tom immediately started crying about his eyes while refusing to take at least 5 minutes to rest. Yeah, he wanted out right away. Tom fans going to be calling for the Volkov rematch. Ariel's saying it should have been a DQ. What a joke. You need to make videos on Gaethje and Usman, two of the most unlikable guys right now. You said Usman saying dumb shit at the same time with Gaethje. What do you mean at the Q&A? Usman saying he didn't want to fight Bilal. I already made a video on that, days. You bum. If there's something else I missed. Yes, but they also said he was going to lose the fight anyways before being eye-poked, and therefore he wasn't deserving of an immediate rematch at the time. Who's saying Tom doesn't deserve a rematch? Is somebody saying Tom doesn't deserve a rematch? I think he deserves a rematch. If he can pony up and man up. Can you please start a petition to get Bo Nickel off the main card? I'll do it. It's an abomination to a great card. I'll get on it. How crazy is Dana was announcing fights on 2006 Nokia? Got announced this fast because I got shit to do. Dana seems like he's being held hostage every time he talks about fights. I honestly believe, does anyone else get the vibe? When Dana's asked about like a fighter, sometimes I don't think Dana even knows who they're talking about. They'll be like, what did you think of Quinlan Salkill? And Dana will be like, who? And they'll be like, Salkill. And they'll be like, oh, yeah. I think that kid's really good, man. I think he's really, really good, man. Like, when Dana sometimes asked about certain fighters, like, maybe that's not the perfect example, but does anybody else pick that up like he doesn't know who they're talking about? And he just gives some generic answer? Nuck Boys own Dana, basically. Tom's biggest weakness isn't his cardio, it's his eyes and his knees. That's true. My point is, we don't know he was going to lose that fight because he was losing the first round. I think I know. I think I know. Tom was looking up at the fucking clock, bro. Joey Ankalaev says he wants to fight in February. Book him against Yuri. Hey, Dana, thoughts on Mizuki and Yue on her performance? She came in with a huge underdog and won dominantly. Thoughts? He'll be like, who? Lene. Now that 321 is over, who's the bigger victim of being elevated to status they can't reach off narratives, Reyes or Tom? Tom for sure. Tom for sure. Uh-oh. Damn, the haters are getting pissed tonight, boys. Thank you, Robin, for the $5 PayPal donut. I would love to watch Bilal Usman. Usman is delusional, though. He thinks he deserves a title shot. I don't think he's woken up since the head kick. Headshot dead. Headshot dead, brother. Yeah, I don't think Usman's woken up since the head kick either. Ooh. I don't think so either, man. It's crazy. 100%. Thomas' biggest weakness. Okay, read that. Usman has held down the UFC for... He doesn't deserve a title shot, no. Yeah, I don't think Leon's ever recovered. I wanted to see Usman Bilal. It sucks that it didn't get booked because Usman thinks he deserves a title shot of beating boring, bummy-ass Buckley. You don't have all the answers, Joey? I saw all I needed to see, man. It's Tom early. If Tom doesn't get it done in the first round, he's done for. Dude was throwing shitty Hail Mary sloppy spinning attacks. No one gets a DUI on purpose. They're still guilty of putting people in danger. Not only should be punished, they need to do a lot of other things differently and possibly change. I don't get what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Jackson MMA. Usman held. Okay, read that. Usman is delusional due to demanding a title shot of Buckley, who is borderline top 15 due to straight up delusional. Usman Shavkat should be booked. Usman's talking about fighting for a second championship. But yeah, shout out Robin. Thank you for the PayPal donos, brother. Joey, it's obviously Tom can't handle any sort of discomfort, injury, booze, fatigue, much less adversity. I think the key to beating him is to cause an injury very early, frustrate him by evasion. Yeah, the bull and the matador. Bilal response about getting his head kicked in to Usman was a good response. Yeah, Usman knows a thing or two about getting his head kicked in. That's for sure. Usman should have shallow. Oh my God. Usman should have to swallow his damn pride already. I get he's essentially the second greatest welterweight of all time. I disagree. I think Bilal is. I'm not kidding either. I don't even think we can say Tom early anymore. I mean, I think Tom could fluke a fucking KO in the first 2 minutes. I think he could. Usman walked right into that comeback just like he walked into Leon's kick. Yeah. He's like, Bilal hasn't been where I've been. Yeah, 3-fight losing streak, you dumb bitch. I wish Bilal would say that. Usman said I haven't been where he's been. Yeah, I've never been on a 3-fight losing streak. I think the sport will move on if Gaethje and Usman retire. Gaethje should have fought Patty in October, and Usman should have fought Bilal in November. I know. Fuck them, man. You saw the Q&A video, though, right, Days? Real Woods trains at Jackson. Is this you? Are you? I feel like you're Real Woods, promoting yourself in chat. Heard Usman and Gaethje have the same mother. Everything makes sense now. I don't know about that. I'd be pissed if Tom knocks out Gane in the rematch. It would be annoying as hell. I'd want a trilogy. What annoys me about Usman shit is everyone who can fight for the next title shot, including 2 former champs. Hell, Leon swallowed a lot of pride with having to fight what could be his funeral. I know it took on Sean Brady on short notice. I see the Q&A, but these motherfuckers are annoying holding up their divisions. That's true. Joey, the way Jon Jones take down Ciryl Gane in round 1, which is the same weight as Tom, I don't think Tom can present to Jones because Jon protects his chin way more than Ciryl Gane. Yeah, I think Jones would actually ragdoll Tom right away. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Robin with another $5 PayPal dono. Usman is pretty likable when he's not talking about Bilal or himself. He's way better than that fart Henry Cejudo sucks and slurps Jones. Dude, I find Usman so annoying. But Cejudo's 20 times worse, you're right. 20 times worse. I mean, Cejudo's so annoying. He's a million times worse. That's actually right. A million times worse. That's facts. Can't wait for Tom to poke Gane in the rematch. Plot thickens. If Gane gets poked in the rematch, if Tom gets poked in the eye, or if Tom pokes Gane in the rematch, I want Gane to quit immediately. I want Gane to say, I can't see. I'm done. And I'll defend him just like they defended Tom. I think Gane has so much to be happy and confident about the way he did. 99% people thought about him. If he can just stay as locked in, I know. Show up in good shape. But thank you again, Robin, for the PayPal dono, bro. Appreciate you. Cejudo about to get whooped. I think Peyton Talbot's actually going to whoop him up. Speaking of Peyton Talbot and Ciryl Gane, where the fuck is Huzaifa tonight? Where the hell? What the hell? If Gane quit next fight, the world would burn and act like Tom didn't quit. I know. I swear, if Tom came out and poked him right away, I'd want Gane to quit immediately. Yeah, wouldn't that be hilarious, man? I'd watch the. I'd defend Gane, and I would never break character. Just know that right now. If that were by some chance to happen, I would defend Gane in the exact same way they defended Tom, and I would never break character just to expose the hypocrisy. Fun fact, did you know at UFC 265, Derek Lewis poked Tom in the eyes, and Gane said he lost vision. Had Gane chose not to continue, he would never seen Francis first champion. There's levels to this. Derek Lewis poked Tom in the eyes. You said too many names. I'm confused what you're talking about. Anyone that gets poked in the eye would not want to continue to fight. That does not make you a quitter. So if you stop doing something and refuse to do something, what does that make you? Joey, it's funny that how people think that Tom can knock Jones because Jones has fight way more faster strikers than Tom. Dude, Jones would mop the floor with Tom. That's not even that's not even up for debate. That's not even up for debate. The Strickland to Magomedov was a bad eye poke. Strickland got eye poked early, right? Strickland got eye poked early, right? Should Tom spam groin kicks or eye pokes? Groin kicks. Derek Lewis poked Gane in the eyes. I meant, okay. I see. You said Tom initially. Uh-oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Robin with another $5 PayPal dono. I've never seen Cejudo have a good take. He always tries to say the opposite of what's correct. It's so annoying to listen to him for over 10 seconds. Usman and Cejudo is literally the worst combination podcast I've ever heard of in my life. I've ever heard of in my entire life. That's like putting Strickland and Colby on a podcast. But that'd be more entertaining at least. YouTube did this new thing in YouTube Studio that, like, it doesn't do newest comments anymore. It's so annoying. Apparently a lot of people want the aerial video. Shout out to Robin. Appreciate you, Robin. You came in critical, and now you're showing the support. Do people's memory hold Tom went to the second round against Andre? Was getting touched up on the chin, too. Was getting touched up on the fucking chin, man. Was getting destroyed. Would you do private one-on-one OnlyFans session for $20K? Shut the fuck up. I think UFC 321 confirmed that Tom is a modern-day Brock Lesnar, built up to be the baddest guy. When he has to grit down, he breaks every single time it gets exposed. That's actually kind of true, man. Like, you know they do those hypotheticals? Like, man, what 3 UFC fighters would you pick to back you up in a street fight? The last one I'm going to ever choose is Tom Aspinall or Kevin Holland. You're not about that life, buddy. You're not about that life, guy. I mean, that's crazy. Joe, would you do it for 2K? Do what for 2K? Uh-oh. Thank you, Robin, for the $5 donut. Why is it not showing me the message? I'm done. I gotta log in to see the message now because I guess because you sent a few, it says, oh, this is pending now instead of immediate. So it doesn't show me the message right away. So now I gotta log in to go see the message. Let me go see if I can see the message. Shout out to Robin for another $5 dono, brother. Another $5 dono from Robin. Robin's dropping so many $5 donos, PayPal is putting a 2-day hold on it. There's incels on Twitter saying they'd rather see Conor versus Chandler on the White House card over Islam Ilya. Muslim haters and Conor slurpers. I can't stand these dumb fuck MMA fans. Facts, brother. Who would rather see Conor on the White House card than Islam Ilya? Islam Ilya is one of the best fights the UFC can make. Literally. One of the best fights the UFC can make, if not the best fight the UFC can make right now. What's better than Islam Ilya right now? Islam JDM is damn good. Islam JDM is damn good, but man, if Ilya can get another win and Islam beats JDM, that's the best fight you can make. I can't think of a better fight off the top of my head right now. I'd love Hamzat Pereira, but it's not really that great of a fight. Yasaf, thank you for the 3 months of memberships. I see what I needed to see that day. John would have mopped the floor with Tom. Facts. The fact Tom went to the second round with Arlovsky, who started fighting before I was even born. I'm sure a lot of people in chat, too, is embarrassing. Salsa Boy was dancing. I used to say Salsa Boy could beat Tom Aspinall, and people thought I was trolling. Who remembers those days? That wasn't that long ago. Who remembers when I used to say Salsa Boy could beat Tom Aspinall, and people used to laugh at me and say that was a troll? Can anyone vouch for me on that one? Can anyone vouch for me on that one? Everyone was saying Henry quit, but when Tom did, no one's saying that shit and defending Tom. No one's saying Song should have been DQ'd. I know. Salsa Boy is the dark horse, or was the dark horse. Man, he should have picked up the pace. He could have beat Sergey. Hamdi Abdelwahab gives Tom nightmares. Probably. Remember those golden days? It's reality now. If Salsa Boy was standing in the second round, he'd walk Tom down. That's true. It's too one-sided. Hamzat Pereira. Will Salsa Boy beat Delia this week? Nah, Delia's going to win. Connor and Chandler are washed up. No one wants to see those Connor D-Riders. Who wants to see that in a main event? Connor Chandler is like the worst possible main event. For real. Where was I at? Bobby Green said he changed his name like a dweeb. Joey, why do these imbeciles insist on beguiling the sport with horrendous takes? I have no fucking clue. Robin with another $5 PayPal donut. Robin's just dropping like $100 worth of $5 PayPal donuts. If the UFC stripped Islam, why aren't they stripping Alex for stalling the division to fight Jones? They don't want Ank to be champ. It's just Dana White being a bitch. Ariel not going to address that. He's too busy slurping Connor's balls. Exactly. They strip Islam, but they're going to let Pereira sit out until the White House, and everyone's okay with that. Same amount of time, basically. It would have been between fights, basically. Roughly. Because you had... So basically, let's say Islam fought end of January. So you have all February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Damn, why'd they wait 10 months to book that? But 10 months, and then I guess he would have to turn around for another fight. So I guess it is a little bit more time because it would be 9 months between fights for Pereira. So maybe I am wrong on that. I'm glad I did that math real quick. But I get what you're saying. Point still stands. Did any MMA fighter contact you, Joey? What do you mean? Robin finally turned those $5 Pizza Hut coupons. Congrats. I'm waiting for one of these to be a 500. I'm waiting for one of these to be a 500 from Robin, man. I'm waiting for Robin to become a made man around here. This was a sport we all came to bask around, a community that was like-minded, sensible, and respected factual takes. Now these Nelk and Islam fanboys have to run an absolute muck of the sport. What do you mean Islam fanboys? I have a feeling Tom is going to take another 15 minutes, but there's a lot of Nelk Boys fans. You might be waiting a while, Joey. Yeah. I'll be waiting on that 500 from Robin like I'll be waiting on another 80 from Camille, man. Camille's just getting super bummy around here. Camille's getting super bummy around here, man. It's getting unbelievable. I can't treat Camille like Tom treats his eye injury. Man, that's crazy. The rumors of Ilya fighting in March or April where the criticism Hamzat's getting for his inactivity, but with Ilya, yeah, they're fine with it. You know what I mean? Toxic Muslim fan bases, fair enough. Maybe in the time frame, there's toxic fan bases for every community, and I call them all out. I've called out the Muslim fan base before. That's insane. But like really recently, it's been like the fucking Tom Aspinall fanboys, which is the Jon Jones haters. The Pereira fanboys have been the worst recently, in my opinion. Thank you, Robin, for another $5 bomb. Come on, Joey. You know I always show support for you. Every stream I join, I donate because I love your content. Even though you may have a problem with some of your takes sometimes, I will be a made man the day Ilya fights on that Paramount card. I told you. There, you guys heard it. Robin's going to be a made man the day that Topuria fights. That's the truth. That's the truth right there. Yes or no? Does Robin actually become a fanboy? A made man, fanboy, same thing. A made man the day Topuria defends his title. Yes or no? Anybody? Anybody? Freudian slip. Robin will always be a gatekeeper. You think so? He might be a gatekeeper. Tom is so fragile. The dude counted on in a real fight. He's truly a cage warrior because he sure cannot win a street fight. That's true. That is true. I just can't believe Ariel's just going to the end of the world to defend Aspinall. It's such an embarrassment, man. It's really such an embarrassment. He's going to the end of the world saying Gane should be DQ'd. All right, sorry. Joe becoming an Instagram baddie. Only fuck with the DMs that come with a little money. What do you mean Instagram baddie? What, did you message me? Dude, are you some fighter or something that wants my attention? I don't understand what you're trying to get at here, bro. Ariel got to pay those markers. Pay who the crazier pace pressure, Prime Tony or Marab? Prime Tony, I think. I just rewatched the fight. Gane was piecing him up. Wasn't that close like people are saying? People are saying it was close because they're looking at the fucking stats. Imagine justifying a fight's closeness based on stats. Imagine justifying a fight's closeness based on fucking stats, brother. I'm done. I'm assuming this is Robin again. Robin with another $5 dono. The day I become a made man, I will shove my balls on Jacob, Jack, Camille, and the rest of the soy boy beta male puppets on your faces. I will wear my Topuria shirt and flex. You ain't doing nothing, bro. You had your moment, dude. There were 6 people in here willing to match you to become a made man. And you bitched out. You bucked up and you got sat down by a lot of people. Mate, close your eyelid and ram your finger in your eyeball. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, shit. Let me try to take my hand away. All right, I'm good now. How long have I been shitting on people talking about fight stats? How long have I been shitting on people talking about fight stats? Anybody? Anybody know? It's been forever. Like, yeah, man. Ciryl Gane landed one more significant strike against Francis Ngannou. Who remembers when people were saying that? They were saying, look at the stats to justify Ciryl Gane beating Ngannou in the 5th round. Damn. Anybody remember that? No? Joey, awaken me to the facts of the stats are irrelevant. That's why Camille's always going to be a gatekeeper for the made man. Yeah, Camille is a gatekeeper for the made man. He is a gatekeeper around here. I remember the days, man. I remember the days when Camille used to just be like, $80 bond. Let me stop. He kind of put that idea on the map when you think about who was saying that before him. Nobody. Nobody, brother. These people are just bummy, man. They're like, man, it's 3 more significant strikes. It's crazy to me. Yeah. The fight stats will tell you Gane versus Tom was close, but if you use your eyes, something that Tom claims he doesn't have, will show you Gane was clearly taking that round. Yeah, it wasn't close. That's like saying an NFL game was close because stats, not score. Facts. Remember when they said Colby versus Leon was close? I don't really remember that as much. Did that actually happen? Capo Capin. My face is too pretty to get punched for a living. I'm talking about the chat. Don't get in your feelings. Dude, I don't even know what you're saying. Bro, keep it up. To hell with them haters. You got impressed. I don't know if have I ever got this much heat before? Do you guys know? Have I ever got this much heat before? I think if Tom really could see, he would have been freaking out a lot more. Yeah. When I got a piece of metal in my eye, the first thing I was like desperate to do the second I got it out was like look around, like you want to get your eye open to check. You want to check. Like I would have been in the hospital, I would have pulled that patch right off and I've been trying to look. I'd have been terrified I lost my vision forever. You said Ankalaev would retire Pereira. He already did. Truth hurts. Whoop-de-doo. Crazy how Tom didn't even get fight Jon Jones and he still got poked. That's true. Joey's never pressed by a hater. That's true. Realist EDM. Thank you for the $6.60. Impression of MMA Guru doing an impression of you. I don't do impressions. But I don't know. I was going to try to give you something, but I don't know what to give you. I don't know what to, here's my impression of myself. Tom Aspinall's a fucking quitter. He quit in there. Is that good? Joey doesn't do impressions like a clown. He's not a jester. True. That's true. I think people have an issue because you attack fighters, not the fans. I'm giving my opinion. What more do you want from me? What more do you want from me, Robin? What more do you want from me? Tell me. I just saw ESPN, nothing's wrong with Tom's eyes. Yeah, and then his dad came out and said he still can't see 3 days later. I mean, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break, man. A. Feldman is attacking you. I don't even know who that is. Have you seen Guru's impression of you? I have not. What was the reasoning for Dana making the interim title fight? I know something to do with Francis' contract dispute, but what would making an interim champ have done? Francis was going to fight anyway. Which interim title are you talking about? Are you talking about when Gane fought Derek Lewis? So Francis wanted to fight out his contract, and he said he was good to go in September. He said he wanted to fight in September. He was on vacation. He went somewhere. He went to like another country. He wasn't going to be back for training for a couple weeks. And they said, no, we want you to fight in August. And he said, I can't be ready till September. They said, okay, then we're making an interim title fight, and you're sitting out till next year. And so they booked an interim title fight, and they made Francis sit out for another 4 or 5 months before fighting out his contract. That's what they did. So they just wanted to delay Ngannou. Joey's always right. That's true. Aspinall quits. Dude was smiling his entire vlog, one after fight. Yeah, you can't see, sure. How do you dono with food stamps? Asking for Robin. Yeah. Ngannou would smash Tom. I've been said that. Is it true, Joey, what Joey said? If you're worried about losing my vision, I'd be constantly checking if it came back, not sitting with an eye patch for 8 hours. Dude, it gave me the vibes. I seen those videos of Trump with the ear patch. Like after he got shot, supposedly shot in the ear, and had the big ear patch, and I didn't buy that at all. I thought that was suspicious as well. That's what Tom gave me the vibes of. The ear patch, the eye patch. Did anybody else notice that? Like, dude had the biggest eye patch known to fucking man. And had to get it on record and beg for a DQ. I mean, pathetic. Absolutely fucking pathetic. Joey is the man. Thank you. Then like the stream. Heard Tom's third eye got poked too. Messed up. Yep. He's mad. The UK looks soft. Yeah, the UK soft as fuck, man. UK is soft. You think somebody from the UK is going to get eye poked and continue? No. Especially when they're losing with a bloody nose. They're going to say, nah, I'm done. I mean, Tom was looking for a way out after a minute and fucking 2 minutes. We were barely 2 minutes in and Tom was staring up at the fucking clock. Anyone who says that they didn't think Tom was losing, they're smoking dick. Legit 100 haters lurking. It's getting late around here, boys. I wish I would have went live a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. What the fuck is this? Clean bill of health. Bro, that's funny as shit, right? Just using that saying was hilarious, wasn't it? I was going off the other. I left that stream up because I really was going ham in that stream. Did you guys enjoy that stream? For the non-members that I left that up for, was it worth leaving it up for you guys? You better watch your mouth about the UK. I'm at the step to it. There ain't nobody in the UK that could whoop me. All those little pussies over in the UK, they fucking eat like bagels and shit. Yeah. They're fucking slathering up their bagels with cream cheese. You think they're going to whoop me? Say it with me. Clean bill of health. I hadn't heard that term in a long while either, and I just randomly came up with that. I just randomly was like, Tom Aspinall gets a clean bill of health. That's mad funny. That's mad funny. Robin with another $5. How many fives is that tonight, Robin? I ain't your puppet, Camilla, Jacob, Jack. I don't know and talk my shit. I said Islam duck because he disappointed me as a fan. He could have fought Ilya, but he chose not to. Ilya wanted to fight Islam and was willing to do anything for that fight. Yeah, but Mavsar would have done anything for the fight as well. Like, am I wrong, or is the UK people not soft? Are the people from the UK not soft, most of them? Joe might not be white. Stop saying he hates his race. Who's saying that? Oh, because I said Tom was the great white hope. I'm done. Dude, I'm telling you guys think I can get the MMA community to hate me even more? I mean, that's crazy. That they hate. Let me make no mistake about it. The MMA community, make no mistake about it. The MMA community, they don't like minorities, but one thing they really don't like is they don't like somebody calling out their horseshit, racism, bullshit. They're really upset about that. They hate that more than they hate minorities. That's the truth. UK might be the softest people on earth. Leon, Tom, both UK's last champions, happen to quit when shit gets tough. I think it's a UK trend, man. I think it's a UK trend. But yeah, we were all disappointed that Ilya Islam didn't happen, Robin. But, man, I'm hyped for Islam JDM. People don't realize how grimy UK is. I lived in the UK for a year. Those UK soy boys, those UK beta male soy boys. Those UK beta male soy boys. That's the truth. You notice how like every fighter is calling Tom a bitch? Does anybody else notice that? Oh shit. I'm done. Robin again with another $5 PayPal dono. Real MMA fans want Ilya versus Islam over Mavsar Ilya or Islam JDM. Everyone with a brain knows Islam Ilya is the bigger fight. They can make it 155. I don't know. I really like Islam JDM. Islam Topuria would have been a banger, though. You're right. You're right. Joey's the great white hope of the MMA media. Shut your shit. My ex-wife is from the UK. Honestly, biggest piece of shit scumbag. I almost said piece of shit cum rag instead of scumbag. Sorry to hear that, brother. UK's got a bad rap, man. Was there a little bit of turbulence in the relationship and she quit when the going got tough? True, I haven't heard of any fighters defending Tom. They all know Tom bitched out, man. It's clear when you're an alpha male around here, all right, you can see a beta. You can smell a beta. I told you guys going into the fight, I could smell the quit on Tom. Where's King Ranch at, bro? Where's King Ranch? Back me up on this. Did I not tell you guys I smelt the quit on Tom? I smelt the quit on Tom. I seen a verbal tap coming. What did I tell you guys leading into the fight? Verbal tap. Clean bill of health, verbal tap. Those two go together. They fit like a glove. Verbal tap, clean bill of health. Verbal tap, clean bill of health. Verbal tap, clean bill of health. Nobody answered me. Was I not going off in that stream the other day? I was going off in that stream from, what was that, Sunday? Was that Sunday? I think that was Sunday. Yeah, because it was after the fight, but it wasn't yesterday. So, yeah, it was Sunday. Was I not going off? I was fucking ranting and raving, man. I love when we got a good topic to go off on. Because that shit was really had me annoyed as hell. I saw Tom in person, was 10 feet away. I smelled his pussy. The beginning of the stream rant was hilarious. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I really was going off because the shit was actually annoying me, the way people were acting. Dude said I smelled his pussy from 10 feet away. The real thing is, dude, somebody in chat was saying Tom was trans. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I don't know if that is indicative of quitting from an eye poke. I don't know if that's indicative of quitting from an eye poke as being, Tom being trans. But yeah, Tom is a weak, pathetic, insecure UK man. Why do you think he has all those tattoos, man? Why do you think he has all them tattoos? When you get all them tattoos, that means you're insecure at your body. You see this? You see this? You see this body? You see his body? No tattoos. Look at that arm. Look at that arm, man. Yeah, people are like, Joey called Tom the Great White Hope. Joey hates his own race. Like they know what the fuck I am. Joe was the first guy to put it out there. Tom would verbally tap against Gane. Thinking about it, a guy who only lost by fluke knee injury and Joe was calling him a quitter. He sees the future. I do. I mean, we were talking about a verbal tap for months. I did a clip at the very beginning of Sunday stream. If anyone wants to check it out, it's absolutely hilarious. I added the absolutely there. I'm telling you, I could sniff it out, man. I was like, I seen Tom Aspinall walking down the press conference stage. I said, I smell pussy. I smell pussy. Hold up. Wait a minute. I bet you if this is another $5, this better be some. Oh, this is Robin again with another $5 PayPal dono. I'm waiting for it to be somebody else. Only time I've ever picked against Islam was when he fought Charles, and I would probably pick Islam over Ilya too. But, dude, I would not be confident in Islam winning, though, because Ilya is a good grappler too, but Islam holding on the ground is too much. Dude, Islam also has some bad body language sometimes on the feet. That's true. I'm tatted up and I ain't insecure. I was only kidding, bro. Come on now. You can't take a little bit of satire around here in this community? My buddy called it. Something wasn't going well since Tom got that neck tat. Beta male. I hope he quits in a rematch too. Imagine if Tom. Let me ask you guys a serious question. If Tom loses the rematch and he verbally taps, he's getting pieced up. He eventually gets dropped, and Asgan's smashing away. Backshot's dead. Tom taps, right? He's curled up into a ball, and he taps. Does Tom ever recover from that? Does Tom ever recover from that? Yes or no? If the rematch ends in Tom tapping the strikes, does Tom ever recover from that? The rematch is for the vacant belt as far as I'm concerned. I heard that. Andy, by the way, I meant to message you this. 1 fucking year already. Huzaifa, I actually shouted you out earlier on the stream, bro, and you weren't even here. I mean, that's really petty. Who remembers like first maybe 20 minutes I shouted out Huzaifa? Thank you for the $1.99, Huzaifa. Appreciate you, brother. Hell no. If Tom, hold on. All right, I read that. If Tom loses, you didn't smell the quitter on Big Ank when he got knocked out, so you just contradicted yourself. He got knocked out or he quit? Which one is it? I remember. Who's picking Gane in the rematch? I am. Gane already has Tom broken in. Thank you, Robin, for the $1.99. Decided the $5 were just too much for his little heart. Decided the 5s were too much. I didn't like Islam's body language against Dustin in the later rounds. It looked bad. I was shocked to see he had enough strength to get it done. Yeah, I mean, sometimes his body language striking just doesn't look great. I don't know how to describe it other than saying that. Jones smelled Tom's pussy when he took that picture and said, nah, I ain't grappling with that coochie smell. Remember Tom wanted to get a stare down with him and Jones was like, nah. What's bigger, Jones versus Francis or Ilya Islam? I think Jones versus Francis. My bad. I thought I read your message. I think I was so flabbergasted you sent a super chat instead of a PayPal. I just was so confused. I think Jones Francis is bigger. I think Jones Francis is bigger, bro. Thank you, Robin, man. Seriously, though, Robin. You started off tonight talking shit. I appreciate you for your multiple donations tonight. I really do appreciate it, man. It means a lot. Especially when I got the community attacking me left and right. They genuinely want to run me off, but it's not going to work. We're going to keep growing and building the community stronger and stronger and stronger. And as long as you guys got my back, I'm good to go. As long as you guys got my back and don't abandon me, I'm good to go. I'm ready to go into battle. This is the face of the resistance against brain dead MMA. Islam's body language screams feminine cucky vibes. I don't know about that. The difference with Tom and Ank is Tom got hit with an illegal strike. Tom got hit with a little bit of legal strike. I don't know what you mean by that. Bro, you go. We got you. The difference between Ank and Tom, Ank didn't beg the ref to stop it. He would have sat there for another few minutes and still wouldn't wave the ref to help. Joe, when I talk to you, I don't mean to attack you. I come with intent, just talking MMA with you, and now talking about reasoning beyond our differences. Fair enough. Fair enough, you bum Robin. You bum me, Robin. Jay, I'm a moderator in a 400K sub channel with some crypto stuff. You want me to plug your channel? I appreciate the offer, but no. I only want people who are going to watch the channel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want people from other niches who aren't actually going to watch the channel. So, thank you for the offer, though. Fastest year of my life, dude. I know. Insane. Smash the fucking like. Yeah, run up the likes on the stream and make sure you are subscribed. 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 And make sure you are subscribed. I would appreciate it. It takes 1 second. I mean, think about all the content I've been putting out. I'm pissed because I got to do my prediction video for the card. The card's shitty. The card's super shitty. I'm still dying that all the fighters call him out. Joey's sexy, thank you. Jones and Gane in 2021 would have been bigger, but not now. I think now it's bigger as well. Best prospect of the year? I don't know. Prospect, I don't know. Heard Ariel's interviewing Tom's eye doctor tomorrow. Tom might not get his eyesight back. Crazy. It wouldn't shock me, man. He brings on another doctor to back up Tom. Tom reminded me of Cowboy Cerrone against Conor McGregor. That's what Tom reminded me of. The media getting butthurt is the best. I think it's funny seeing all like the failed media members go at my throat on Twitter. Like the jealousy just reeking off of them is hilarious. Who has seen the crazy amount of hate I've been getting on Twitter recently? Anybody notice that? It's absolutely hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Anybody been paying attention to that? Quinlan, Killen, Salkilled. The failed MMA media is the best priceless content. Arrow's going to start interviewing every doctor in North America until he finds one stupid enough to say Tom will never see it again. Imagine Tom never fights again. That'd be crazy. He would duck on. I think they're setting up the duck on, man. That's what they're really going for. That'd be crazy. That'd be absolutely fucking insane. I've seen Twitter hate, so glad you got a blue check mark, so now you can reach a greater audience. That's literally why I did it, not for money or anything. You didn't fall in line, so now you're being penalized. Yeah, I'm embarrassed that I bought the blue check mark, but I got it just that it would boost everything. Why not? Why not? Just to piss these clowns off. See, Roundtree moved up in the rankings. Shit's embarrassing. What do you move up in the rankings off? A fucking loss? Remember when Cowboy blew his nose to quit against Tony? Remember when Tom faked a knee injury against Blades because he wanted out? He tasted that power. Anybody remember that? Remember when GSP played with his nipples? No. Ariel stinks, but Tom got eye poked on the takedown attempt. That poke was worse. Tom was a fraud of a thing. Tom's new series, Road to Recovery. Dude, if Tom says he's out for 6 months, the UFC is going to strip him. Mark my fucking words. The UFC will strip him. Damn, I can't believe it's already this late. That's so annoying. That's so fucking annoying, actually. You guys really want me to do the aerial video? I'll probably do it tomorrow and not tonight. What's second on the clock do you think Tom wanted out of the first Blades fight and Gane fight? 2 minutes and 42 was when he wanted. There was that much time left on the clock when he decided he wanted out of the Gane fight. Blades, I don't remember. Probably 5 seconds in. He tasted the jab. A coward would never earn the belt. Yeah, Tom doesn't even deserve to have the title wrapped around his waist. That's a fact. That's a bona fide fact. Eventually, Ariel will respond if you keep roasting him. I'm not looking to elicit a response, but if he responds, that'll be funny. I know Ariel has to see some of that shit. But the point is not to elicit a response from him. I don't care about him responding or not responding. I just care about getting my opinion out there. You're honest, Joey. Love you, man. Thank you. A lot of people don't think that. But Ariel crying for a DQ is crazy. I know Sergey has to be beating himself up after seeing 321. Tom missed that 1-2 down the pipe. He would have quit. I told you guys, even the highlights for the Sergey fight, Tom looked like shit. Joey, did Joey have hate for Tom before Saturday? I don't have hate for him now. Why is Jones afraid of Tom? Tom's not worth the fight. He's not worth fighting Tom. It's just not worth it. It just ain't worth it, brother. They were showing the clips of Tom like doing this shit, and they thought it looked good, but it did not look good at all. It did not look good at all. Hold up. Wait a minute. Robin is back on it. Robin, thank you for the $50 PayPal dono. That's what I'm talking about. Can you make a video on how big Ilya-Islam fight would be and why the UFC should push for that, and break down the fight between the two and how and where it should take place? If Islam wins at 322, I'll make that. Something similar to that. By the way, thank you for the $5. It was not 50, it was 5. I was just fucking with you. Just wanted to see if you would go double check. Did you go double check or what? Thank you again. Delia would walk down Tom and see why he's very adamant on putting it out there. He does not want to fight. Notice how Delia hasn't responded. That is true. That is very true. Tom's ducking top contenders. Tom had the worst week ever. That's what happens when you're handed everything on a silver platter, man. That's what happens when you're handed every fucking thing on a silver platter. That's the God honest truth, man. That really is. You're handed everything on a silver platter. Eventually, you're just going to fade into oblivion. You're going to run into some adversity. You really are. Hold up. Damn. All right. Delia will take that fight. I'm convinced Tom is going to vacate before he takes that nightmare matchup. That's true. Jones fumbled the bag by not... Dude, he didn't fumble any bag. He doesn't need the $30 million. After a certain amount of money, dude, you don't need any more money. How does the rematch look? Similar to the first fight and then third round TKO by Gane. I feel like the only people that think Jones ducking Tom are the same ones who thought Islam was ducking Ilya. Just a bunch of no good, stank-ass casuals. True. Tom is going to want to sit out. Dude, I think Tom's angling to sit out. They knew Gane was going to cheat, decided before the fight that if it happens, they were going to quit. It's premeditated from the start. He should be cut from the UFC. It seems that way. Adjustments will be made. What adjustments can Aspinall make, man? I have a feeling they're not going to fight soon. I think Tom's going to end up getting stripped. I got a sinking feeling Tom's going to end up stripped of the belt. I got a sinking feeling Tom's going to end up stripped of the belt. Wasn't Jones still good friends with Rashad Evans? Still took that fight? No, he took Rashad's title shot. He did not. He didn't take the fight till later, and they weren't friends anymore. They were enemies, kind of low key. I already read that. I swear, man, Robin is just going nuts tonight with $5 PayPal donos. There's got to be Robin again, right? Another $5 PayPal dono from Robin. Thank you, Robin, bro. Thank you, Robin. If Islam loses and demands to get a title shot at 55 and Ilya acts like a privileged bitch and refuses the rematch, you mean the fight, I would lose every ounce of respect I have for Ilya and never root for him again. Dude, that would be so annoying. If Islam lost, like let's say he has a close fight with JDM, he loses, and he says, I want to go down and fight Ilya now. And Topuria says no. I would never respect Topuria. You called it a while ago. Tom and Dana are going to have a falling out and it begins. I literally probably said that a year ago. I wish I could find that clip. Because I've said that multiple times. Because I've always said Tom is kind of smart. Dana doesn't like smart people. It's just like they don't want... It's just like... Hold on a second. Yeah. Yep. It's just like they have IQ limits on being a police officer. If you're too smart, you can't be a police officer. I think they do it same with correctional officers. If you're too smart, you just can't do it. If you're too smart, Dana does not like you. If you advocate for yourself, Dana does not fuck with you. That's the truth. Dana panders to a bunch of fucking idiots. Look at the fan base. You're right. I'd rather give up the belt than fight. Said no champ ever except ready for it. How can you respect him after that? That was embarrassing. The only way you can respect him is you take it as sarcasm. Can we get a Mystic Joe prediction for the rematch? Do you think we see a verbal tap or a corner throwing in the towel? I think in a rematch, what happens in a rematch truly? Let me think about it for a second. All right, let me sit up in case this happens. We got a good clip. I think in the rematch between Ciryl Gane and Tom Aspinall, if it happens, if Tom mans up and takes the fight, I think Tom will gas out. He'll be getting busted up. His nose will be bloody again. His eyes will be bloody. And I think eventually he'll melt. And it will kind of be an accumulative damage stoppage. And Tom will claim it's early afterwards. I think Tom and his daddy, Mr. Daddy's boy, Tommy Aspinall, will complain that it was an early stoppage, is what I think. And he'll even have some dumb little protest as it gets called off. That's what I'm predicting. Maybe even a tap to strikes, though. Robin with the 199. 200 watching, haters mad. We had like 350 yesterday. The haters are seething, man. The haters are seething. But you guys got another 2-hour stream out of me. I mean, that's not ridiculous. Is that not ridiculous? 2 hours of unadulterated pleasure out of me. I mean, this is damn good. You guys got damn near 3 hours out of me Sunday. Hot take, Mystic Joe. Tom will claim early stoppage in the rematch. Doctor shouldn't have jumped in. You mean ref shouldn't have jumped in? Yeah, they'll complain early stoppage. Imagine he gets busted up and they stop it in the corner. Say, the cut was too bad, brother. The cut was too bad. I think it's crazy. We have like maybe 50 people talking in chat. We have over 200 in the building. Doctor stoppage, Connor style. Yeah, maybe he gets a cut on the eyebrow. Maybe Aspinall gets cut on the eyebrow. And he definitely wants out. And he pulls on it like Colby did. And then the doctor actually stops it in between rounds. That's probably a more likely prediction. Clean bill of health. Make that trend in the MMA community. I want you guys to post that in comment sections, in MMA live chats, on Twitter, Instagram comment sections. Clean bill of health. Clean bill of health. Tom gets a torn labia mid-fight. True. True. I want Mark Goddard to be the ref so we can see his fellow countrymen get stopped. Would anyone trust Mark Goddard to ref a Tom Aspinall fight? Just join clean bill of health of the first words I heard. Clean bill of health. Caleb's loving this shit right now. Clean bill of health. Who said that, fatty? He's blind in one eye. I don't know. 3 doctors. 3 doctors. Clean bill of health. Clean. Why is clean bill of health so funny? Why is clean bill of health so funny, man? That's for no reason, too. It's just fucking hilarious. Spread the word. Never would trust Mark Goddard to ref an Aspinall fight unless it's 10-second KO in the opening round. Nah, I think Mark Goddard would be extremely biased for his fellow countrymen. They're both soy boy beta males. The mob of ladies. Yeah, the mob of ladies are always after me. I got to look at this card, and I'm really sick about this. Onama versus Garcia. Ew. Seok Young Ko. Phil Rowe. Montserrat Ruiz versus Alice Ardeline. 10-7, Alice Ardeline. Let me see. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Damn. I feel like a lot of these picks are straightforward. Dude, looking back at now at 308, it was so stacked. I agree. 308 was stacked, man. I agree very much. I trust Mark Goddard to ref an Aspinall fight as much as I trust Ariel. As much as Ariel trusts the Muslim commissions. Yeah. The Middle East, man, they're not playing with the same deck of cards. I was at 314. Was pretty stacked also. How much did you enjoy watching Paddy Pimblett beat the dog shit out of Michael Chandler? How much did you enjoy that? How much did you enjoy that, brother? That's what I would like to know. Yeah, I remember when the delusional clown Aspinall said he could beat Jones and Stipe in a single night. That's a joke. Yeah, Paddy Chandler was great. Yep. Clean bill of health. Jack showed up right as I'm about to end this stream. I'm literally thinking about clicking end right now and maybe trying to do my predictions. But I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Were you rooting for Paddy? Joe, you see what I sent in the Discord? I did not. Oh, yeah, I did see that, bro. I did see that. That's funny. Somebody else had already sent that to me. I said that in my video yesterday. I don't know if I was the first to come with that. I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere. Everyone in my row started cheering. Joey trying to milk Jack again. Shut up, Camille. Camille, unemployed Camille is what we're going to call him from now on. I went to 298. The card was so good. Look back at it. It was a banger. You know what card's a low-key banger? It was shit on paper, but it was actually good. UFC 275. Oh, baddie da baddie. The worst part is Aspinall quit in the worst possible place. They literally booked it in Abu Dhabi because they thought it would be an amazing, explosive fight for the Saudis, and Tom quit. My comment on your video got over 100 likes. What did you comment again? Clean bill of health? Is that what you comment? Dude, that caught on quick, didn't it? I think I pinned your comment, though. I think I pinned it. I seen that shit. I was dying, dude. Jack always has the funniest comments on my videos. Clean bill of health. When you said in your vid we won't see the Thanksgiving trilogy, I was dead. Yeah, no Jamal Hill versus brother Thanksgiving Day trilogy. Yeah, it was that one, clean bill of health. Yeah, why is clean bill of health so funny? Clean bill of health. That shit's funny. I'm a creative motherfucker, ain't I? I am a damn good creative son of a bitch, if you ask me. Clean bill of health. All right, listen, boys. I'd love to keep going, but I got to wrap this up. I'm tired, and I got so many videos to work on tomorrow. And I barely got any sleep. I might see if I can get the prediction video out tonight. I'm going to see what I can work before 1. I don't know what happened to Overlap. Overlap ran off. I ran him off, bro. I embarrassed him. But seriously, guys, thank you for all your support as the MMA community tries to run me off YouTube. It's hilarious because he's like a blessing no one expected, as if he survived a motorcycle accident going 150 miles per hour. Also glad he got a second chance at life. Clean bill of health. Bridges for Onama versus Garcia, heartbroken. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to leave the stream up for a little bit. When I end the stream, refresh it, and then comment on the actual video. Like, not in the live chat. Comment on the actual video, clean bill of health. All right? Everyone just go do that when I end the stream. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all your guys' support. They're trying to run me off YouTube, but they ain't going to win. Ever. Jamal Hill's brother showed more heart than Tom. That's true. Win Joey, eye pokes, groin shot, back of the head shots, all legal. Yep. Volk Tapori, okay, read that. Joey, before you go, where UK did you say? Wouldn't you like to know, Capo? Wouldn't you like to know? I could tell you, but then I could. Yeah, I poked myself in the eye, man. I only got 5 minutes to recover. I'm pulling out of here. Independent creators and media are the future. Agreed. Go comment on the stream, Clean Bill Health, before I private it for members. Good night, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Keep the strong fight going, man. Thank you guys for your support. Good night.